The last video I was curious if the laser sights in this game have any impact on ADS whatsoever, or if they're just kind of useless aside from what they're actually for, which is what we're gonna check out today. So I actually turned on the tooltip, and it tells you that small hipfire spread reduction, moderate versus large. So here we're going to grab a couple of guns and just fire these, hip fire these, and see what the recoil patterns look like. Here we go. Alright, so here I'm gonna fire the P2020 without any laser sights or any attachments whatsoever. Cool. Alright, next I am going to equip the white level 1 laser sight. Okay, now I'm going to attach. Now this is the level 2 laser sight for the P2020. And the highest level, the purple laser sight. That's actually pretty cool. It already reduces, so even with the white one, it reduced the spread a lot. And then the rest are obviously the second level, and the third level just tightens the cluster up a lot better. So let's try this on the RE45. So now let's check out the laser sights on an RE45. This will be no sights. Alright, and we'll equip the white level 1 sight. Okay, doesn't look too crazy right now. Let's try the level 2. Actually looks pretty strange. Let's try the level 3. Based on this, I mean, I guess it's really interesting is even the clusters up top. I guess it kind of tightened up a bit on the purple one and gave it a little bit of more of a vertical recoil, but the rest of it, really, I don't see that many benefits to having the laser sight on this. Seems to kind of still kind of stray up a good amount, and then yeah, the clusters. I mean, this one's actually, the white one's actually tighter than the blue one in this case. Okay, let's check out the alternator. Alright, now let's hip fire the alternator and see, without any sights, what the cluster looks like here. Okay, so that is no laser sight. Let's equip the white one. Okay. Let's equip the blue one. Right. And now the purple one. Right, this one definitely has some impact. So it looks like the RE45 just is probably one of those that's more meant to be fired ADS than hip fire, I guess, if there's just no impact on the laser sight. Yeah, so it definitely tightened the cluster up from the original. I would say from the original to the white level 1, it made some difference, but it's kind of a wonky pattern over here. And then the second one, once you get to the second half of the magazine, it definitely is a lot tighter. And then the third one is tighter in terms of horizontal spread. There's still definitely vertical spread a significant amount, so it actually is very interesting that the P20 had the greatest effect from the laser sights. Okay, onto the R99. You know, it says 99, but a lot of times people just call it R9, and I thought it was funny if I just called it, never mind. Okay, here's hipfire without any attachments on the R99. As expected. Alright, so now we're gonna put on the white laser sight. Okay, that definitely made a difference here. Alright, let's try the blue one. It's very interesting looking. And now the purple one. This break here is pretty interesting. So this is pretty interesting. I feel like the white one's probably the one I would prefer out of all of them. If anything, considering that they don't really have a huge impact on ADS. If the effect is just hipfire, I would probably even say that I would equip the white one, because even though there's more horizontal spread than the blue one, the cluster just looks closer together, and so if you're just kind of doing a quick swirl when you're close range hip firing, this might hit even better than the blue one's okay. I'm sure, you know, having the vertical spread, but even then, the distance between these three, like the vertical length between these three aren't huge, but the cluster pattern for the white one seems to be, to me at least, the most efficient. But obviously I'm new to this game, so, you know, if anybody has experience with this and can kind of give me some thoughts on their own use and their own experience with the laser sights in this game, I guess in particular for this gun, but for any gun, that would be really appreciated. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think, and if anything, I can test all of these out and kind of come back around and see how my experience is given other people's tips and advice. Lastly, before I go, I know these videos are meant to be a little bit more lighthearted, and obviously you're here more for the Apex information, but I did want to take the opportunity to send my thoughts to my team in New York, Team Evolution, for the loss of one of their members. Aiden was a cool guy. I got to train with him a few times, and actually made a poster for him at one point. I think he wanted me to turn him into like a Batman character of some sort, so he can print it out as a poster for himself. So I definitely remember some memories of working with him and training with him, and it was just always sad to hear, you know, people leaving us, especially he's I believe he's only 26. So my thoughts with the team in New York. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.